Alright, who's back? They'll pick. Okay, everyone's back. Whoop whoop. Alright, you want to know about the droid? Here's a review of it.
2. The Turbo 2's design is best described as polarizing. Lots of commenters have called out its wide bezels, its chunky frame, its pockmarked faceplate. But we dig it, because the Turbo 2 owns its ugliness, rather than trying to be something it's not. All those casing penetrations stand for different features. The proximity sensors for motor display, the front-facing flash for the selfie camera, the twin front-firing speakers. And the biggest port of all accommodates a one-of-a-kind display, a 5.4-inch AMOLED that's, well, really blue on the whites, and frankly not as bright as we'd like it to be in sunlight. But at Quad HD, it's pixel-packed, and yes, it's very nearly impossible to shatter. To test that claim, we dropped the Droid Turbo 2. A lot. Heights ranging from 4 to 9 feet, surfaces including hard wood and stone tile. Even with impact after impact, there wasn't a spider web in sight. This is thanks to the 5-layer construction of the Shatter Shield display, which uses flexible plastic OLED, a redundant touch sensor, and 2 lenses mounted to the phone's aluminum frame. There's not a bit of glass in the whole thing. That means there's nothing brittle to shatter, which is good, but it also means the screen materials are softer, which is bad. Even with the hard coat on the exterior lens, this is a surprisingly easy screen to scratch. Motorola says the outside lens is easily replaceable by users, thankfully, so the company will start offering lens replacements for sale at some point. The Turbo 2 is the first droid to be featured on Moto Maker, so you can build one to your own custom style and finish it with soft-touch silicone, pebbled Horween leather, or a revised version of the original Turbo's ballistic nylon. The aluminum frame and dimpled camera bezel come in various shades with accent colors, custom engraving, and boot greetings all customizable. The leather version is a little more expensive, but it's worth it if you want a little more luxury in your hand feel. The Turbo 2's build of Android Lollipop is almost identical to the Moto X Pure editions, so we'll just touch on what sets this phone apart. That starts with Verizon's customizations, which are littered throughout the software. The signal strength indicator, the persistent Wi-Fi banner and the notification shade, the circular time-weather calendar widget that evokes the Moto 360, and that, honestly, we actually kind of like. Then, there's the bloatware. Verizon has packed in a ton of preloaded apps, 22 distinct titles to be exact, several of which lead to redundant paid services that Google already offers for free. All carriers do this to an extent, but when one of the nation's most expensive operators feels the need to nickel and dime its customers like this, it seems especially icky. Then there's the update situation. The Turbo 2 is already launching on an outdated Android version, and we're not holding our breath for Marshmallow anytime soon. Not after it took the first Turbo a half a year to get promoted to Lollipop. Once you get past this stuff, the Turbo 2's software is vintage Motorola. Just pull the phone from a pocket, and Moto Display will show you your waiting notifications. Raise it to your ear, and Moto Voice will automatically come on, so you can tell the phone to do anything from calling your brother to setting an alarm. Or if you don't have a hand-free, call out to it with your custom key phrase, Guten Tag, Herr Turbo, and you can get it to do your bidding without laying a finger on it. What's the forecast for Saturday? If someone texts you while you're driving, the phone will dictate the message to you and let you reply by voice. And yes, the Turbo 2 also offers the chop-chop hand gesture for quick access to the flashlight and the wrist twist shortcut to fire up the camera. The same simple utility defines the camera software, which is again identical to that of the Moto X Pure Edition. If you aim the camera at a barcode or a QR code, it'll provide a link to open the browser. Take a flurry of burst shots, and the phone will offer its suggestion for which one is the best. The camera hardware is identical to the Pure Editions too, a 21-megapixel Sony sensor, and performance is right in line with its cousin. There's no optical stabilization, so a steady hand is necessary when shooting, especially in low light, where an automatic night mode kicks in to brighten things up a bit. You'll still get better night captures on Google's new Nexus.
This is a nice phone. Yep. I have the first version. The new version, oh, I want that, but I'm not going to get that till next year. Can I get the 2,000 trophies today? Huh? Huh? Can I get there? Let's see. Well, already it's a shitty start. Oh, fuck you. No. Don't be that guy. Have to wait. What's he got? What's he got for me? Every time. This is why I need a level 3 balloon. Like he has. He has a fucking level 3 balloon. I can't do anything about that. See, look at that. Bullshit. This deck would work so much better if I had a level 3 balloon. No. Bad. Ah, I missed the arrows. Of course, he has the stuff he needs ready for him at any given fucking time, but, you know, why should I get that ability? And why my arrows take so fucking long to trigger? That was more than a second to trigger. Don't tell me otherwise. I don't know, the phone's like, if you buy it without a plan, it's like $600. Like every other phone. I have a feeling I'm lagging for some reason. Uh, Grip Yoko, what's up, bud? Okay, this time I'm just gonna fucking rush it. I don't care if I'm risking it.